Hi everybody, I hope you're doing great today. Today I'm coming to you from my laboratory to share a little bit about tomorrow's full moon, which is also a lunar eclipse, and to share with you a little bit about Halloween, which is such a fun time. We just love Halloween. We got married at Halloween, we had a Halloween reception, we're really into costumes, we used to have huge parties. Did you guys ever do that? So anyway, we love Halloween, so bear with me while I do some Halloween goofiness, like this joke. What do you call someone who puts poison in somebody else's cereal? A serial killer. Why do mummies have trouble making friends? Because they're too wrapped up with themselves. Okay, so we have a lunar eclipse coming up tomorrow, Saturday the 28th, and that is a huge time of change. For some, it's extremely spiritual. I'll go into that in a little while. For some, they don't notice as much, but I bet you everyone's going to be feeling a little bit of tension and emotions during this full moon with the lunar eclipse. Mostly it represents new beginnings, a chance for you to embrace that which is new and positive, at the same time getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you anymore. That might be something big like a job or a home or a relationship. This is also a time with this full moon lunar eclipse for us to have deep reflection. Deep reflection is important because you're letting go, hopefully, of things that have been festering or boiling or unsettled to you for about the last 10, 20 years. This is the time to get rid of a lot of stuff that's been piling up that is not going to help you as you move forward. It's a huge time of growth and spiritual restoration. So what that means is for some people, as they start expanding their thinking and opening up their mind to new ideas and challenging their old belief systems, they're going to be flooded with new information. For some, they may see it as old information or a remembering of ancient knowledge or rituals that were part of who we were before that somehow kept us bound to a more spiritual existence. Sometimes it's called a full hunter's moon, and that indicates a time of chaos and closure. And so that kind of supports what I'm saying about letting go of big things that aren't working for you anymore, and you're going to know in your heart what those things are. And as you work on getting rid of them, either through visualization, prayer, writing about it, all of these efforts help you to make room for the new. And the new that's coming is going to be the opportunity to grow, to release old paradigms and embrace the new. Embrace the positive. This is a time of warring energy coming up against birthing energy. And so what that means is there's a desire by so many people all over the globe for great change. To make that change happen, they work together, maybe in ways that we don't approve, or maybe in ways that some of us do support. But this is a time where the idea of war and birthing something new are in combat. That's why I talk sometimes about what timeline do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the timeline that's open to the new, progressive, embracing all with love? Or are you still going to hold on to the old paradigm, which somehow honors the fact that it's okay to kill other people? It's okay to be able to just go get a big old rifle and weapon of destruction or whatever and waste people. That's part of the old paradigm that I'd like to break. But regardless, this is a time for us to examine that which needs to go in our personal lives or on a larger scale, and be open to beautiful things that can happen. Okay, Halloween. Halloween is an ancient tradition that goes back several centuries. It started with the Celtic people around Ireland and northern Britain. And that was a pretty tough time to live back then. And things that they didn't understand, they would explain away through fantasy myths because they just didn't understand what was going on. Celtic people, some of them called druids that were very spiritual, would gather and have these big bonfires, and they'd wear costumes and dance around the bonfires as an effort to keep the evil spirits away. They'd often put a hex or paint a hex on a barn door as another measure to keep evil spirits away. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1 as All Souls Day, where we honor those people that were important to us, especially those that have passed in the last year. There's a deeper spiritual meaning to Halloween that a lot of us believe in, and that is that the veil is thinner at this time of Halloween. We could connect easier with those on the other side that played an important role in our life or ascended masters. So I hope tomorrow you have a fun full moon. I hope you're successful at releasing that which you want to release and opening up your heart to new things coming your way. And in closure, here's my last Halloween joke. Did you hear about the unlucky cannibal boy? He was 8 before he was 7. Well, write your questions below, share your thoughts, and positive loving energies. So in closure, Star and I hope that you have a nice, fun, beautiful full moon tomorrow with the eclipse, and you're able to release that which you want to get rid of and open yourself up to new ways of being. Blessings. Blessings. Blessings.